The red-crowned crane, Grus japanensis, also called the Manchurian or Japanese crane, is a large East Asian crane, among the rarest cranes in the world. Cranes belong to the Gruidae, a family of large, long-legged, and long-necked birds in the group Gruiformes. The 15 species of cranes are placed in 3 genera: Antigone, Balearica, and Grus. Unlike the similar-looking but unrelated herons, cranes fly with necks outstretched, not pulled back. Cranes live on all continents except Antarctica and South America. In the spring and summer, the migratory populations of the red-crowned crane breed in Siberia, northeastern China, and occasionally in northeastern Mongolia, most notably in the Mongol-Dagur Biosphere Reserve. Later in the fall, they migrate in flocks to the Korean Peninsula and east-central China to spend the winter. In addition to the migratory populations, a resident population is found in eastern Hokkaido, Japan. This species nests in wetlands, marshes, and rivers. In the wintering range, their habitat is comprised mainly of paddy fields, grassy tidal flats, and mudflats. Adult red-crowned cranes are named for a patch of red bare skin on the crown, which becomes brighter during mating season. Overall, they are snow-white in color with black on the wing secondaries, which can appear almost like a black tail when the birds are standing. But the real tail feathers are actually white. Males are black on the cheeks, throat, and neck, while females are pearly gray in these spots. The bill is olive green to greenish horn, the legs are slate to grayish black, and the iris is dark brown. This species is among the largest and heaviest cranes. They typically measure about 150 to 158 centimeters, 4 feet 11 inches to 5 feet 2 inches tall. 101 to 150 centimeters, 3 feet 4 inches to 4 feet 11 inches in length, from bill to tail tip. And across the large wingspan, it measures 220 to 250 centimeters, 7 feet 3 inches to 8 feet 2 inches. Typical body weight can range from 4.8 to 10.5 kilograms, 11 to 23 pounds, with males being slightly larger and heavier. While all cranes are omnivorous, per Paul Austin Johnsgaard, the 2 most common crane species today, the sandhill and common cranes, are among the most herbivorous species, while the 2 rarest species, the red-crowned and whooping cranes, are perhaps the most carnivorous species. Red-crowned cranes have a highly omnivorous diet. They eat rice, parsley, carrots, redbuds, acorns, buckwheat, and a variety of water plants. The animal matter in their diet consists of fish, including carp and goldfish, amphibians, especially salamanders, snails, crabs, dragonflies, small reptiles, shrimp, and small mammals like rodents. Although they seem to prefer a carnivorous diet, for the non-migratory population of Japan, rice and grass seeds are essential for their survival during the winter. There are no natural predators within their wintering ground. They're large-sized eaters most predators. However, birds more likely to be egg or nest predators, such as corvids, some buzzards, and various eagles, are treated aggressively and are threatened until they leave the crane's territory. Mammalian carnivores, including red foxes, badgers, raccoon dogs, martens, and domestic dogs, which pose a threat to eggs and chicks, are attacked immediately, with the parent cranes attempting to jab them in the flanks until the predators leave the vicinity. The introduced American mink on Hokkaido is one of the most successful predators of eggs and nestlings. Red-crowned cranes gather in groups of up to 80 individuals. Even while not nesting, red-crowned cranes tend to be aggressive towards conspecifics and maintain a minimum distance of 2 to 3 meters, 6.6 to 9.8 feet, to keep out of the pecking range of other cranes. By the early spring, pairs begin to spend more time together, with non-breeding birds and juveniles dispersing separately. Mating and egg-laying are restricted to April and early May. Reproductive maturity is believed to be reached at 3 or 4 years of age. A pair of red-crowned cranes duets in various situations, helping to establish and maintain the pair bond. The pair moves rhythmically until they are standing close, throwing their heads back, and letting out a fluting call in unison. To strengthen the bond, red-crowned cranes perform these dual honking rituals combined with dances. This often triggers other pairs to start duetting as well. Nesting territories vary from 1 to 7 square kilometers, 0.39 to 2.7 square miles, and are often the same year after year. Females select nest sites, but both sexes build the nest. They are usually found on the moist ground or over shallow water no deeper than 20 to 50 centimeters, 7.9 to 19.7 inches. Nest building takes about a week. Most nests contain 2 eggs, though 1 to 3 have been recorded. Both sexes incubate the eggs for at least 30 days, and both feed the young once they hatch. New hatchlings weigh about 150 grams, 5.3 ounces, and are covered in yellowish natal down. By early fall, at about 3 months of age, the young begin to follow their parents as they feed in the swamps. Simultaneously, the young are fledged and begin to be assured flyers by migration time. Although they can fly well, crane young stay with their parents for about 9 months. They are one of the longest living bird species, as the average adult lifespan is around 30 to 40 years. Some specimens kept in captivity live up to 75 years. The most pressing threat is habitat destruction, with a general lack of remaining pristine wetland habitats for the species to nest. In Japan, little proper nesting habitat remains, and the local breeding population is close to the saturation point. The estimated total population of the species is only 1,830 in the wild, including about 950 birds in the resident Japanese population. It received endangered status on June 2, 1970. If you love dogs and cats as much as we do, stay tuned on Sundays. We will also post new videos about wild animals and insects every Thursday. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you do not miss any of our incredible videos.